Welcome to today's exciting story. Today we will explore a journey filled with humor and emotion. Asking whether telling stories has meaning is like asking if you need chicken legs when eating fried chicken. Leonard just nods, and Bella soon has to go to work. They both express their happiness. Before parting, Leonard says, "I know your dad is really looking forward to your visit. He knows you came to visit him, and that's definitely not just any day." Bella takes the initiative to find Leonard, who puts down his work and follows her out, leaving his mom alone, looking like a lonely flower. Jealous and downcast, Mom finds Sel and thinks Leonard is acting strangely. He was never this proactive before. Sel explains that Leonard is no longer a little kid, and Bella is at the age where she should be chasing love. Sel is woken in the middle of the night by a phone call. It's Leonard calling him to the hospital. After several days of contemplation, she realizes she wants to help patients find the beauty in life. She pulls out a newspaper filled with resignation letters. She feels people have forgotten the true meaning of living. From that day on, Leonard keeps staring out the window like he's waiting for a package and wondering if it'll ever. She wants to apply for some rights that regular people have, like freedom to take a stroll, and clashes with the hospital's rules. While the hospital understands her frustration, they still see her as a patient who needs to be surrounded by soft safety. Sel also thinks this whole thing isn't reliable. She needs to consider the side effects of the medication so she can tweak things later. But Leonard suddenly decides to break free from this cage. Sel can't stop her and can only call security, feeling like she's filming an emergency rescue movie. At this moment, the security guard drags her back, and that bright door seems to be winking at her. Leonard is locked in the isolation ward, furious, and the other patients are also getting worked up. Facing Leonard's increasingly distant behavior, Mom asks Sel, "What have you done to her?" The director tells Sel the side effects have already shown up. This drug isn't all that magical, and she needs to be ready for the worst. This time the director is right. Leonard's symptoms are getting worse, and her body is becoming less and less responsive. Yet she can't go through treatment as smoothly as others. Sel can only leave the ward looking defeated. Leonard picks up the glasses that Sel has dropped and tries hard to piece the fragments back together, wondering if it's possible to fix her eyesight. The next day, Sel visits Leonard again and decides to plead for her. Her mood seems to wobble a bit. She asks everyone to put the past behind and join hands with Leonard to face challenges. In the last days of the med's effect, everyone strives to contribute and cherish warm moments. Yet some worry they might revert to their old selves, and Sel can only weave beautiful lies. Leonard doesn't always stay active and sometimes waits for someone to remind her to engage. Watching old footage, Leonard self-deprecatingly says she feels as if she's never been in this world. One time, she suddenly fell ill and requested Sel to grab the camera to document everything, as she believed it would aid in in-depth research. "Can you hear me? I want everyone to hear me. No, I mean you. I've already been tested. You didn't hear me. This is realistic. I won't heed you. I've already been tested. Just take a look. This is not me." One day, Leonard's mom can't bear to see her son suffering and begs Sel to stop the treatment. Meanwhile, Leonard begins to accept her flaws. She tries to look nice for her final meeting with Bella, who's off to dance. She jokes she's never done that. But fate plays a cruel joke and doesn't give her a chance. She just wants to say goodbye properly. Subtitles: she's getting ready to leave, her heart filled with pain, and unsure of how to confront it all. But Bella grabs her hand, placing it on her waist, leading her to dance, feeling like a game of hide and seek. Leonard wears a worried expression. Her heart beats to the rhythm of the dance. They dance in the center of the hall, liberating themselves without care, and Leonard finds a brief moment of peace from her previous spasms. Bella is such a good girl. She comforts a wounded soul in her own unique way. Watching the figure of Bella fade into the distance fills her with an overwhelming sadness as Bella's bus continues forward. But she can only stand still, sending silent blessings. Sel watches the footage alone, seeing the once lively and healthy Leonard, and feels a deep sense of loss, as if her heart is wailing. She tells him that him just a kind-hearted person. How could you give life back to him? He has already given life back to us. Why didn't you come find me? Because you're a kind person. But unfortunately, this miracle did not last for too long, and the patients reverted to their previous conditions. Sal knows that by talking to them, they can still hear, though the window for the chemical agents closes, the window for human spirit remains open. Life, fun, friendship, family, these are all important. These are the simplest things that we've overlooked and forgotten. Subtitles, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It's truly a journey you won't want to miss.